Hello people, my name is Chris and today we're going to be casting a Terran versus Protoss game. This is on a map known as Ulrena, which is the one with the basically it's an isometrical map. There's a very short air distance between the two bases, and this is a replay that I actually found on the CastIt subreddit. Of course, we've got Brent, who is the Grandmaster Terran, against Ender, who is the Master League Protoss. And let's see how this game is going to play out, because this is one I actually tried casting yesterday, but of course I didn't really, I had a few problems with my video editing software. And the big problem with that is when the video editing just isn't right, you just cannot really get the recording correct. So I'm going to set this view on everyone, and let's see what Brent and Ender are doing. So I see Ender is opening a one gate, but with two assimilators. Of course, he could. It looks like he's mining free gas on each of these. So it looks like he's planning to tech up here. Meanwhile, we've got Brent here. It looks like he's going to go into a Reaper expand, possibly into a reactor barracks. Nope, it's a reactor. So let's see what Ender is planning to do with those two assimilators. He's going with the Cybernetics core at the moment. So far, it's looking quite standard. It's possible that he could build a he could possibly build a Twilight Council behind this, or he could also build, say, actually, I saw he was trying to make something out of his gateway, but it just didn't, he just cancelled it. Okay, it looks like he might actually be going for an expansion. Again, I kind of question the decision of why he went full gas mode. Maybe he decided to tack up and then changed his mind at the last minute. Of course, he is a bit delayed in getting down his Nexus. And he is making a Cybernetics core at last. Okay, the Mothership core was a bit delayed as well. And the two Marines are now starting to chase Ender's probe out of the base. And Brent is going for a command center at the top. And he's actually going into a factory now, which is a little bit unusual for Terran versus Protoss, because you don't generally see mech at all on this. Okay, so everything is just looking bog standard at the moment. Ender's got Stalker coming out, and he's got Warp Gate. He's still chronoing the probe so he can max out his economy. And he's going a robo facility on there. Of course, I still question the reason why he got two assimilators, because you could probably expand a lot sooner on just one assimilator, and he didn't really use that excess gas for anything. Okay, so Brent is creating a bunker right now, and oh dear, here's a Stalker, and that's going to delay the construction of that bunker significantly now. And of course, he's going to look to land this command center over there. But the question is, will we be able to get the bunker finished? It looks like he's definitely going to. And let's have a look at the tech coming out from here. So Ender has added on two more gateways. We've got another robo facility, and that's going to create observers. And now we've got Okay, what could he do out of that? I guess he could make a robo bay and start getting out those disruptors, and that's gonna actually be very worthwhile if he's going bio behind this. Of course, it's difficult to determine for certain. He is building liberators, so it looks like it's gonna be a bio liberator style. Of course, he could build a widow mine to make the defense a bit easier. He's trying to see if he can scout for proxy pylons, but he's only really scouted one area. Okay, it looks like he's also scouting for additional bases as well. So let's have a look here. Of course, he hasn't rallied that at all. And a warp prism has just come out for Ender. Of course, and he's also warping in the Adept, so he's going to do an Adept drop right here. And behind this, he's got a Twilight Council. Could he be getting the Blink upgrade at long last? Let's find out. Of course, the one big thing I disagree with about Ender's play here is he hasn't got a... okay, he's just got the Robo Base started, but it still feels like a bit too late, in my opinion. Let's see how much harass this is going to get done. Okay, so he's baited a Widow Mine shot. I think he's lost one of his Adepts to this, possibly a second one. Okay, so he's using the Psionic Projection to go into the natural. Of course, but Ender's very well prepared for this. He kills one of the Adepts, and it looks like the second one's going to go down. And the Robo Bay is almost finished, so getting 7 workers killed, that's not too bad. But the thing is, if you're doing that kind of harassment, you ideally want to get more workers killed. I mean, let's have a look at the units tab. He's still quite behind on SUVs in comparison to Ender's army. Actually, no. Brent is actually quite behind on his economy now, so I was wrong there. And of course, the attempted blocking of the third didn't really go well because Stalkers absolutely decimate proxy engineering bays. And let's have a look. We've got an Immortal coming out now. This is another decision I question greatly because he's primarily got a Marine army here. He's backed up with a few Marauders, and of course this is not going to be good if he actually lands this off successfully. Which it looks like he might actually do. I mean, he's got the Liberator part over there. So it looks like he's going to land his bio in pretty successful fashion. And of course, all the bio lands. Is he going to... Actually, he doesn't even have stim. So never mind. This might not actually work out in Brent's favour after all. Oh no, he's left the Liberator exposed. And it looks like Ender... It looks like Ender is going to hold this off beautifully. Of course, we've now got Stalkers coming in. And to tell you the truth, he kind of warped them in at a bad place because it takes about... It takes 11 seconds to warp him when it's not near a building. I mean, it looks like he's going to try and attempt another drop, but Ender is more than prepared for this. He's more than prepared for it this time. And he's going to push out with his Bioforce. Of course, let's check the production. He hasn't got stim started, which I feel it... Actually, he's got stim. So... I was incorrect there, so he's finally got stim. It looks like he can finally push that force away. Oh, that was a pretty good hit. Brent was not careful enough to avoid that disruptor hit. And of course he wants to try and do a drop now, so this is completely out of the vision of Ender. I mean, Ender's probably wondering where the rest of Brent's army is right now. Okay, he's got some forces out in the front to try and hold this, but I really don't think this will be that... Okay, that was a much better dodge than last time. And of course, this could be troublesome, but it looks like he's sniping the third behind this. Of course, he's warped in Stalkers at completely the wrong place. Yes, it might make sense. He's got a disruptor. Is he going to try and land the volley? Oh, completely dodged. He actually killed one of his own probes there. So this is not going well for Brent. This is not going well for Ender at all. I mean, Brent is just completely... even though Ender's got the supply lead... Oh wait, I take that back. Brent's third has actually been sniped as well by Ender. And of course this could still be anyone's game at this point. Okay, so Ender is now supply blocked, and it looks like his next disruptor is going to be delayed a little. And of course we got the third coming back in. Ender's still got his army parked in at the front. And we see some MMM over here at the moment. So, oh god, he's gonna go straight for the disruptor. Very nice pickup. Oh dear, this is not looking good for Ender at all. I mean, you don't want to be losing disruptors at such a critical time in the game. I really don't think he hasn't been. I really don't think he's been doing a good enough job in defending that. Let's see the units that are out at the moment. 20 Stalkers, 1 Immortal, and 3 Disruptors for Ender, and 15 Marines, 10 Marauders, and 5 Medevacs. And of course 6 Widow Mines for Ender. But he's not got any of his Widow Mines out at the moment. Let's check the production tab. It looks like Ender is going for a Dark Shrine. And he's getting +2 upgrades. So this could certainly bolster the power of his forces even more. And it looks like Brent is significantly delayed on his +2 upgrade. So it looks like Ender is going to get this. Is going to get the upgrade deed very soon here. I mean, of course, we've got Brent trying to get as many opportunities as possible to push his forces out and try and put on some aggression. The big problem here is, for how long can he keep this up? Because if, oh no, he's gonna lose all his disruptors. Oh my god, that's just a rookie mistake right there. I mean, I didn't expect a Master League player. I didn't expect a Master League playable people to be committing such rookie plays like this. Okay, so we've got +1 armor coming down for Ender as well. Brent is trying to put on some more aggression. He's burrowing down the ground, and oh, that was a pretty good detonation, but it's nowhere near enough to fell this force. And of course, he's still able to snipe those Widow Mines over there. This is actually turning out really bad for Brent. But Brent is able to move into the third. But of course, this time Ender has a force of Stalkers to try and hold this off. But I really don't think he's going to be that successful because Marauders are just that good against Stalkers now. Actually, I think Blink's not on cooldown anymore. Is he going to blink over and catch? Oh, too late. Ender's playing quite sloppy here. I mean, sooner or later, if Brent actually gets his shit together and makes some upgrades, I mean, he's got all this. I can understand that he's a bit mineral starved at the moment, but his engineering base haven't done anything. And here come the DTs. That's right, here come the DTs. Has he got any detection? He's got a missile turret coming up, but of course he's rushing into his third. Oh, he snipes one of the missile turrets. Oh, neither of them get to finish. Oh, that one does. But the problem is he's still got a Dark Templar over in the main right here. Oh, and he just scanned. Wait, he's just scanned over there, and there comes the Widow Mine hit. Let's see how much damage you managed to get off there. That's actually quite a few workers killed, and of course this is why Brent hasn't managed to take a more commanding lead in this game. And let's have a look at the army they've both got. So 30 Stalkers, 3 Disruptors, and an Immortal. And of course Brent's got a slightly larger marine fireball than he did before, but the problem is Ender just keeps catching at our position, and it's not clear how long he's going to be able to sustain this for. Okay, those Disruptor volleys just sucked. I mean, the second one did manage to get like 2 Marauder kills, but this is still going to be a critical problem right here. Oh, he managed to get 2 more Marauders, but this is still going to pose a massive problem. Oh, and he just picks the rest up. This is not Ender's Day. I mean, it's just absolutely irritating. Oh, here comes the two-pronged progression. Here comes the two-pronged aggression from Ender right here. And of course, part of his forces contending with the Stalker board has just come back to defend. Oh, he's just landed another Wither Mine hit. Kills more units. Let's check the units lost tab. Brent's certainly lost more than Ender has. But if Ender's able to hold... Actually, he's on 4 bases now compared to the 3 of Brent. So I actually think... Oh, and this GG. I mean, obviously with this game, Ender just managed to completely out-macro Brent. And the problem with Brent's play is he hardly even upgraded his units at all. Ender was able to get out those +2 upgrades very quickly. And it just allowed him to completely curb stomp his opponent. Of course, Brent played pretty well. I loved his double prong aggression over there, but the problem is he just didn't have the upgrades to really push the advantage, and the Dark Templar just completely caught him off guard. He didn't have any detection whatsoever. Anyway, that was Brent versus Ender. I'm probably gonna upload this on my YouTube channel and then upload it to Reddit. But thank you guys for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and of course like this video. As always, thanks for watching. Bye.